It is Monday, March 31st, last day of March. This is the Automotive State of the Union. I'm Paul J. Daly with Kyle Mountsier. Today we're talking about the top 150 dealer groups, Toyota's hybrid demand, and kind of a little bit of an existential crisis for Gen Z as far as what career they're going to pick.
Oh.
That tracks, actually.
You mean it's a career group growing into careers and they're having existential crises? We never have this happen.
Doesn't that happen every time you're that age? It's big moves now.
They don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Gen Y, they don't know what they're going to do.
We have some suggestions. As
We got some suggestions. We know some people, you know.
Last day of the month. Last day of the month on a Monday.
Last day of the month on a Monday is the most confusing thing on the planet. It always is. Just know, like, if anybody is not in a dealership or you've never worked in a dealership, just know right now everybody's waking up to Monday going, wait, close the month is fine. No, it's like you gotta go. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's like a carryover on the weekend.
It's like another weekend day.
Yeah,
it's gonna feel so like strange. It without the day off on the other side.
Right?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Well, how many days is it till a SodaCon?
Not enough.
Never
not enough and too much all at this. Never enough.
Yeah, you 42. See now.
There it is. Yeah, we're in it.
Oh my gosh,
Greatest Showman there comes.
We're gonna be in the 30s by Wednesday.
Oh, stop it.
There's a couple things that really need to get ordered like today.
Okay. I hear you. I hear you.
Man,
we're not talking about this in the show real quick. And everybody go buy your SodaCon tickets and hotels. Just do that. Get it out of the way. You'll be done with it on a Monday. You'll be fine. We're not talking about this in the show. But since when in the world can you just own two companies? We're somewhere in the neighborhood of like 83 and I don't know, 43 or 73 and 43 billion and just be like, they're the same thing. 100 billion. Done.
I mean, that's what happened. It's pretty amazing that X.AI was worth that much that fast.
It is wild.
Right?
Almost double the valuation of X on its own.
Twitter back at the 45 billion though. I mean, a lot of people thought and bet on that going under, and advertisers are coming back. And boy, oh boy, does X.AI have quite the treasure trove of real-time human interactions to train itself. Oh my goodness. I know.
Wow.
I wish we should have talked. Well, I guess we weren't talking about that, but we're talking about it now. And it's funny too. I'll tell you what, I've been using Grok a lot more than ChatGPT just because it's so fast. Dude, I don't have a GPT today is slow as can be. And I know like Sam Altman over the weekend was like, hey guys, stop generating so many images. The team over here is having a hard time. Right?
Because they don't release it then.
They released it. It's really great. Our team was playing with it a ton last year.
It's fun.
But Grok, generally speaking, is like super fast with its responses.
Yeah.
Fun fact about Grok, sort of a automotive AI connection, Alex Lawrence, who owns EV Auto, but he also teaches AI classes.
That's right.
At a college level. He posted recently and he said he's been benchmarking things and Grok is the best that he's been seeing.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that. And it's probably going to get better faster, obviously now. Kyle, did you know Alex Lawrence next EV Auto location is Nashville?
Yeah, he and I have been texting. We're gonna do some content down there. It's gonna be awesome. He's like 3 minutes away from the dealership that I ended my retail career at. So I know that whole area. I was like, dude, there's such a good test drive route down there. Like, we're gonna hook it all up. It's gonna be dope.
So good. I saw that. I was like instantly jealous.
Yep. It's gonna be fun.
That's a big move.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
All right. Enough of this. Enough of this nonsense. It's not nonsense. It's the industry. It's the Automotive State of the Union. But speaking of the Automotive State of the Union,
that's right.
Stop. Segue.
Especially when it comes to the top 150 dealer groups, the biggest names in auto retail continued their dominance in 2024, with the top 150 dealership groups expanding their footprint and market share. Growth, acquisitions, and shifting strategies define the ranking, showing how consolidation is shaping the future of the industry. This is the Automotive News top 150, by the way. Like there's more than one. The top 150 group sold over 4 million new vehicles in 2024, up 7.2% from the previous year, and now own 26.6% of all U.S. franchise dealerships. Wow, wild. Over a quarter with just 150 groups, up from just 13.9 in 2011. So in the last 10 plus years, their market share has doubled. That's cool. I mean, we've been talking about it, right? Like consolidation, the bigger getting bigger, and fewer groups, more stores. Some of our friends on the list, we have a lot of friends on the list, but there's some that have been involved with Asodu, are very close with us.
May or may not be at a SoduCon.
Oh yeah, I know that's not. I know that is happening. 140, number 140, Demontran Group. 134, our friends at Casa, the Lowenfield family, obviously, maybe not obviously, but also investors and big believers in Asodu and what we're about. This is their debut on the list. They had a great quote in the article say, "We've never cut down the net like at March Madness after the Final Four, but we guess this is kind of what it might feel like."
What it might feel like.
Number 83, Sam Pack Auto Group. Number 80, Carter Myers Automotive. DG at number 70. The Vorman Group going to be featured in an upcoming episode. Oh, also, Carter Myers is going to be featured in an upcoming episode of More Than Cars on Season 2.
Look at that.
Rohrman being featured in Season 2 of More Than Cars. Rohrman at number 60. Our great friends at Berkshire Auto Group got down to number 58. McGovern Group, number 46. Super close friend Greg Sioka Sr. texted me this when the list came out. 43, baby. And a little champagne. He told me last year he was targeting the top 50. He's like, we're playing with the big boys now. They moved up 8 spots to crack the top 50. Walzer still showing strong at number 32. And Orsman at number 16. The top 10 groups reported owning 10.5% of U.S. dealerships, continuing the trend of industry consolidation, said Mary Rates, Director of Automotive News Research and Data.
Did you see what happened with Lithia? I actually was not aware that they moved that much in 1 year.
No.
As far as like the number of dealerships that they had. So I think they're up to 459 stores.
Woo.
I remember like talking about when they crossed 250.
250, yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh my gosh. Hey, where's Holman on this list? Because they did quite a bit. They should be on our little friends and family list here.
They're on there.
Did a ton.
We'll
they
have
bought that major group in the Carolinas.
From their we'll have Bill Karras, who's a part of their investment group at a SoduCon again this year. So
they jumped 17 points to number 15.
Yeah, because they bought that. Yeah, they bought that group last year. That's right.
Dude, that's net 32 to 15 in 1 year.
Golly.
Hey, they deserve it. They're working hard. Oh, it's right here in the show notes.
There was actually an article in our LinkedIn and Daily email newsletters this morning just about like there's so much projection for especially some of the foreign automakers that are leaning in, like Toyota and BMW, of like massive valuation still holding strong.
Yeah.
And that there's so much projection on a ton of transactions this year at high values similar to last year. So it's a seller's market for sure at this point.
Speaking of high value, perfect segue. What a segue to start the week off. Toyota's hybrid strategy is paying off maybe a little too well. Soaring global demand for its gas-electric hybrids have outpaced supply, leaving customers facing long wait times and suppliers scrambling to keep up. Get this, wait times for Toyota hybrids range from 60 days in Europe to 9 months in India. Parts shortages, key components from suppliers like Aisin and Denso are causing production bottlenecks. They're ramping up output, including a $14 billion battery plant in North Carolina to ship batteries starting in April.
Wow.
Global hybrids, yeah, I mean, that's like tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, they have less days between shipping batteries from that plant than we do until a SoduCon. And that's not a lot. Global hybrid sales nearly tripled over 5 years, hitting 16.1 million in 2024. The surging demand, back to your valuations, this was covered in today's email. If you don't get it, by the way, go to asodu.com and get the daily email. It'll keep you up to date and make you laugh along the way. The surging demand has led to soaring dealership valuations across the U.S. According to Mercer Capital, Toyota dealerships in metro markets, particularly in Florida, can command valuation multiples, get this, as high as 10 times earnings in today's market. I hear Grant Cardone.
That is straight up SaaS multiples right there.
At
like
10x,
SaaS
baby.
multiples from a retail dealership.
That's staggering.
That's staggering. We obviously saw the largest Toyota dealership in the country acquired by Morgan last year, or 2 years ago, I guess. At this point, almost 2 years ago, a year and a half. So that trend is continuing. We know multiple Toyota dealerships that they have been told the day supply is not going over 19 and most likely in the low teens still throughout the year, monthly. Toyota is just on a rip and they're struggling to keep up with demand, but they're figuring it out. Then they figured out that supply and demand chain. However, if you're in India, sorry about your luck.
I mean, Toyota was talking about their annual meeting this year that they knew market day supply was going to be super, super low. Right. Here's a little levity to the situation. So I'm selling the V Cruiser, the Land Cruiser I bought. That's Gary Vaynerchuk's. I'm about to list it on Cars and Bids. So I'm so excited. I was going back over the weekend through emails, back and forth with Matt Lasher and the West Her team as we were trying to find Gary Vaynerchuk's next vehicle. And I came across one line in one of the emails that I need to share.
All right.
It just said, for example, we currently have one Subaru on the ground.
What?
Yeah, that was the case back in the day during the inventory shortage. We have one.
Yeah, that was like a couple years ago
Subaru
when everybody
on the
was dealing with that.
So, wow. I mean, whatever you think your inventory situation may be, if you're a Toyota dealer and you're lower, you know, whoever, it's like, remember that not too long ago when there was one new vehicle on the ground. I don't know. There's probably some Stellantis dealers wishing that was the case.
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
But hey, never been a better time to be selling an American-made value line.
Speaking of American-made value line.
Stop. Segue.
Time. You got to read between the lines on that segue.
No, it'll make sense in a second. Just pay attention.
The class of 2025 is stepping into a tough job market with tech downturns, federal hiring freezes, and economic uncertainty making it harder than ever for new grads to secure stable careers. They're rethinking their career plans as public sector opportunities shrink. Government job applications nearly doubled in 2023, but hiring freezes have now put many positions on hold. Obviously, Doge cutting jobs, it's hiring freezes, the whole 9 yards. Some federal job offers have even been rescinded, and funding-dependent industries like nonprofits and universities are also feeling the squeeze. Things like tariff concerns, which there's a lot of conversations going on between now and Thursday, are making companies a little bit more hesitant to expand hiring. And then many students are prioritizing stability over passion, with some opting for private sector jobs over public service roles. The job market seems to super unstable in almost any field, says Tulane sophomore Katie Schwartz, echoing the uncertainty many young job seekers feel. Tell them about auto, Paul. Tell them about it.
If you're looking for your next passion, the retail auto industry would gladly accept you and give you a career path. It could be in marketing or sales or customer service or hospitality or technology, data analytics. What else do we have? Leadership roles, management, organizational management,
real estate management,
construction management,
like everything.
Community outreach and service.
Community outreach, PR.
Nonprofit organizations, PR.
Oh, just, kind of runs the gamut.
Event planning.
Yeah, event. Exactly. We got it all. I mean, we keep saying this over and over. We know that the retail auto industry is an incredible career path, and there will be a day when all of these students are just going, oh yeah, look, I know where I'm headed. I'm going into the retail auto industry. I'm going to Northwood. I'm going to study for this. I'm going to take the internship there. So, hey, look, reach out to these students. Find the local schools. Tell them you're hiring because they're having trouble. Tell them where it's at.
Yeah. And the colleges too. Meet those guidance counselors.
That's right.
There's a lot more. I mean, the smartest dealerships are already doing this, but more should be doing this. And send them over, show them an episode of More Than Cars, show them what they're missing. Look, it's Monday, last day of the month. You have work to do. We have work to do. So get out there, take care of some people. We'll see you in April.